Hi everyone. In today's video, we will solve commonly asked interview problem, remove duplicates from sorted array. Let's get started. Before jumping into the code, let's understand the problem statement. Given an integer array sorted in non-decreasing order, meaning array is already sorted. Now what we have to do here is remove the duplicates from a sorted array, meaning array contains some duplicate elements, we have to remove them. And while removing, we shouldn't change the order. The order should be kept as it is. Let me explain the example given here. Here, how many unique elements are present? There are two unique elements present. Now, what we have to do is we have to arrange those two unique elements at the beginning of the array. And here they clearly mentioned that it doesn't matter what you leave beyond the return decay. So, how many unique elements that we arranged at the beginning? There are two unique elements. So, we have to return the count of them. Here, in the second example, how many unique elements are present? There are 5 unique elements are present: 0, 1, 2, 3, 4. And we have to keep those 5 unique elements, like we have to arrange those 5 unique elements at the beginning of the array and you have to return the count of them. I hope the problem statement should be clear. Now, let's understand the solution. We can solve this problem using two pointer approach. We use two pointers approach. Now let's take an example 1 comma 1 comma 2 comma 1 comma 2 comma 3. Here how many unique elements? There are 3 unique elements. You have to return k as you have to return answer as 3. So now what you have to do? Just take two pointers, that is I comma j. Okay, I refers to the last unique element. I refers to the index of the last unique element. I refers to the refers to the last index of unique index of last unique element. And just j is nothing but just you just traverse. Okay, now while traversing in the first iteration, okay, when I equal to 0, traverse j from j equal to 1. Okay, now check nums of j is not equal to nums of I. Okay, here nums of j is 1. Okay, 1 is not equal to 1, no, 1 equal to 1, right? Just if nums of j equal to nums of 1, just skip, go to the next iteration. Now j points to 2. Okay, I points to same 0. Now check. Now check. Now check. Nums of j is not equal to nums of 0. Yeah, 0. Here 2 is not equal to 1, right? 2 is not equal to 1. Correct, right? If 2 is not equal to 1, now what you have to do? Just assign nums of I plus 1 to of I plus 1 to nums of I plus 1 to nums of j. Meaning, why I plus 1? Because I refers to the last index of unique element. So now that's why we have to assign I plus 1 nums of I plus 1 to nums of j. Now the array looks like 1 comma 2 comma 2 comma 2 comma 3. Okay, now go to the next iteration and increment I. Now I points to 1. Okay, now you have to iterate array, you have to iterate over last till last of an array. Now j equal to 3. Okay, now j points here, sorry, j points here. Okay, 0 1 2 3 and I points to 1. Now check, nums of 1 is nums of 1 nums of 1 is not equal to nums of j. Both are equal. 2 is equal to 2. Just don't do anything, just skip to the next iteration. Now j points to 4. Okay, now j points to 4. That means j pointing here. Now check, but still I'm pointing to 1. Now check, nums of j is not equal to nums of, so nums of I is not equal to nums of j. Yes, correct. 2 is not equal to 3. 2 is not equal to 3, right? Now what you have to do, you have to assign nums of I plus 1 to nums of j and increment I. Okay, now 1 comma, array looks like 1 comma 2 comma 3 comma 2. 1 comma 2 comma 3 comma 2 comma 3. Okay, now I is equals to 2. Now what you can do, you can just return I plus 1, because 1 2 3 I is pointing here. Okay, I is pointing to I equal to 2. Now how many elements? There are 3 elements. I pointing to 2. You can just return, there are 3 unique elements, you have to return 3. You can just return I plus 1. That's it. Let's code the solution. It's just simple. We have to use I equal to 0, j equal to 1. You can just iterate for j is equal to 1, j less than ln of array, ln of nums, sorry, j plus plus. Okay. Now check, if nums of j not equal to nums of I. Now what you have to do? You have to assign nums of I plus 1 to nums of j. Then increment I plus plus. You can just return I plus 1. We'll run the solution. Yeah, we'll see. We'll submit and see whether all the test cases are passed or not. Yes, it's passed. Here, if you think about the time complexity, we are iterating over n elements from an array. So the time complexity will be O of n. So time complexity is of n. And if you think about the space complexity, we are not using extra space for an array, right? We are just using two variables, extra variables, O of 1, O of 1. It's just a constant. So space complexity will be 1 of 1. So this is an optimal way to solve this problem. Yeah, that's all for today, guys.